Hey everybody, it's Kelly Williams on the Kelly Williams Show and your home TV. And this is our first live test. And I'm with my amazingly talented good friend, the one, the only, that's right, Dave Stevens, everybody of the Dave Stevens Show. Hey Dave. We're having problems with the audio.
No, I'm just messing with you. She said this was a test, so I just wanted to, mess with you. But
at
hey,
least you
Kelly,
didn't do the beep.
here we are again. This is our third Super Bowl together?
Yes,
So
together. But how many have you been to?
I'm not good at my math. I'm 60 years old. The Super Bowl is 60,
Yes.
and I've been to 30 of them.
Wow.
So I've been to half.
Holy
I'm half already, so it's nice
Holy
to have been to half of the Super Bowls. But it's always great to be here for you watching you grow and kind of living vicariously through you for like childlike experiences on your faces, like here's Wayne Newton or here's this guy or here's that, some of the memories we've had together.
So fun.
But it's really awesome. And again, thank you to Serendipity Yacht Cruises and Events for allowing us to be here on Radio Row. It's going to be a great week. Again, it's not so much about the matchup during the week. It's all of the pomp and circumstances. You can see behind us, we have Sirius XM over our shoulder, and we've got Fox over here, Pat McAfee, ESPN, and of course
FanDuel,
the Kelly Williams Show.
That's right. That's what everybody's talking about.
Yes, here we are back together again, fresh off our Grammy appearance last night.
Yes,
Ivory and Ivory,
that's right.
Ivory and Ivory.
Yes, it was. We were fabulous,
yes,
by the way. And your outfit was amazing. So, who were you wearing last night?
I was wearing Oshkosh by Gosh and let's see, what were the underwear? Fruit of the Looms. Yes. So.
Yeah, that was. You looked pretty great.
Well, if anyone did actually watch, and I did as an old person, it was the first time I'd watched the Grammys, and it was amazing. I've tried not to listen to them. Yeah, it's the first time I watched through because all these acts are people you've never heard of. But I decided to stick it out, and they did such a great job. The host was great. The acts were great. It was like a concert the entire night of these great artists. And exposed my eyes to things I hadn't seen and heard. And Sabrina Carpenter is quite a talent. And it's just, I feel old, but, I'm sitting there dancing and moving. And they did a great tribute to Ozzy Osbourne during the night. So
I love that.
But we're supposed to talk football and what's going on here, Kelly.
But the great thing about this week is that it's not just, it's mainly about football, of course, but it's about all kind of other fun things that, like what you say, you can't find on any other sports shows because they talk about only sports. So we kind of delve in to the fun personal side a lot of times of the players or celebrities and just really amazing people who are doing some really cool things that you never even get to see unless you watch the Kelly Williams Show and the Dave Stevens Show. Really, and it's amazing.
So much going on this week with all the acts. You've got Green Day.
Yeah.
We've got I'm Good Davy, and they've got Bad Bunny this year. So fresh off his Grammy win last night.
Yeah.
And again, just the excitement of the halftime show, the pregame show with Green Day. I think Sting is in town this week.
Oh my gosh, Sting.
Having a concert. So
that's pretty cool.
So much stuff going on. And Kelly, I enjoy, again, seeing it through your eyes.
Yeah.
You light up and suddenly there's a famous athlete or Mariah Carey or somebody, and the next thing you know, Kelly is standing next to him, getting a picture or doing an interview. And they're like, Kelly Williams, who's Kelly Williams?
Exactly.
But, tell me about your favorite experiences from being here.
I have to tell you, Dave, it's such a blessing to be able to literally work right across the table from Dave because everybody knows Dave and Dave knows everybody. It's just his life and that's who he is. So I'm honored and grateful a lot of times to get people that Dave is interviewing. He goes, why don't you go head on over to the Kelly Williams Show right there?
Well, this year I changed that. I'm just like giving them to you because my approach this year, I'm going to try to get out in the field more and do some interviews, but you get to talk to the movers and the shakers that your audience will understand because again, a lot of these X's and O's things, I don't even understand.
No.
You try to talk to me about gambling and the point spread and while I was at ESPN, I don't get it. I don't understand it.
No.
I'm too poor to gamble.
Yeah.
And nobody ever wins except the bookies and all these apps, in fact,
exactly.
If my kids, when they were 18 or younger, they took my Brady, you're not watching. They took my ID and they got a FanDuel account. So suddenly my son's going, hey, I parlayed this into $300. And I'm like, well, if you get over like $1,000, the IRS is going to come after you. So I'm like, make sure you lose a lot, you know.
Oh my goodness.
And
That's
I don't
hilarious.
know if your husband does any of the dabbling of point spreads or picking odds
No,
or anything like
he
that.
does not.
Since he played, they weren't allowed to do anything like
no,
that.
No. The gambling thing, you know, I mean, well, and there wasn't even the internet when my husband played pro football, so that wasn't. That didn't even come into the picture.
But the problem is now you're promoting it. All of this stuff is gambling.
Yes.
You've got FanDuel, you've got all these sports bookings.
It's amazing.
So it's like, what are we supposed to do? You know, and the college players are getting paid, and you know all these things.
It's really a different world, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah, it's a different world.
You've seen the whole gamut of the spread of what it was like before the internet, before social media, before everybody was able to really.
How about all these kids? All they are is influencers on cell phones, and they think, and they're taking our jobs, and they're taking away. Like the league gets paid by these TikTokers, these 20-year-olds. They're getting paid by the league to get this exclusive access that we don't get.
It's crazy, y'all. I mean, it is insane. There's like people at media night. I'm going, I don't even, who is that? And they're wearing nutty outfits, and it's just bizarre. And
it used to be
there's
more
some
outlandish.
person that has 20 million followers, and so they get paid to be here, and they have no. It doesn't even look like they have an interest half the time of even being at a football
they're
event.
just there to be silly, and the league really clamped down on these people that would wear full body paints and stuff. And now, you know, it's more of the international ones and stuff. But you know, once we get Monday over with. Then we got the Pro Bowl this year because we've never had the competing all-stars here in town.
That's crazy.
In their format. It's not even a real game anymore. It's a flag football game and a bunch of Battle of the Network stars, like relay races and volleyball and all kinds of stuff. So nobody gets hurt. And we don't get access to it because of all of the accreditation and stuff. So it's going to be interesting. But, you know, the great thing about this is you're an equal here with everyone. So when we hear here at Radio Row, it doesn't matter if it's Fox or whatever. Kelly Williams is just like everybody else.
That's right.
You know, and they can't
just
put you
like
down, and you get access.
Everyone else,
right? You got your bling.
Yeah.
We've got our amazing sponsors from Serendipity Yachts and Cruises. Do I have it upside down?
You know,
we go.
I'm going to tell you something, Dave, and I know you're going to say yes to this. We have one of the best sponsors for Radio Row ever, and I'm going to tell you something. Dave and I have some of the best giveaways to our interview guests and things that even these big companies, they don't do what Serendipity Yacht Cruises and Events gives us to give away. It's amazing.
I got it upside down there. It is good.
Yeah.
Okay. So again,
it's
what
crazy.
Serendipity does, and we're these small time people, and there's all these big outlets.
Yeah.
But the stars that come and sit with us, or stars, or A and B celebrities, or whatever, they're like, I'm actually going to use this, and I've watched them pull it out of their pockets, set it up, and walk away instead of something they can't use or whatever.
Oh, exactly. So. Or throwing up a koozie away or whatever they're giving it to their thing.
With Serendipity Yachts and Cruises, they can plan your wedding. Yeah. They can plan a special cruise, a family get together, and if you're ever in the Houston area, I mean, they will hook you up with something that will be magical. So if there's a little QR code right on the screen.
Yes.
You can click on that. You can go to their website. You can talk to them, plan things ahead of time. And
That's
again,
right.
Hopefully, I wonder if Serendipity's favorite team is the Vikings, just because the Vikings had a Viking ship. I don't know if they like the Texans or how that works with those guys.
I'll ask them if they have a Viking ship, and then that may answer the question.
Get an old schooner or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Dave, thank you for doing our first live test on Radio Row. This has been so much fun. You are amazing, and it's just so much fun. And thank you for everything, for taking me under your wing and guiding me and helping us. And,
we'll see each other all week.
So much fun.
You'll be watching the Kelly Williams show, and then you can switch over to the Dave Stevens show, which is new. It's kind of formally Geary Stannis Stevens, but since I'm the best looking one, I decided it should have my name on it, right?
That.
So there we go.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So you won.
All right. Well, thank you for having me. And again, thank you, Serendipity Yachts and Cruises. Thank you, Your Home TV, Sean and those guys out there. Again, doing a great job to promote this lady for millions and millions of viewers.
And
right? What are you up to now?
Yeah, it's like 8.2.
Woo.
So it's very exciting.
YourHomeTV.com.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, guys, have a great day. We will be back with more live and fun interviews and all kind of stuff right here on Radio Row. It's Super Bowl 60. Out from me and Dave. Bye, y'all.